Eric Karros was never the flashiest name in Major League Baseball, but year after year, he delivered solid, consistent production as the Los Angeles Dodgers first baseman. He was a quiet leader, a dependable run producer, and a model of consistency in a city known for stars. Yet for all his accomplishments, including being the 1992 National League Rookie of the Year and the franchise's all-time home run leader at the time of his departure, Karros never received the national recognition his performance deserved. Few moments capture that better than his pointed recollection of being left off the 2000 All-Star team. In 2000, McGwire was hurt. He publicly comes out and says I should be on the team. And then on top of that, in that year at the All-Star break there was not a first baseman in the National League who had more home runs or RBI than I did. Of course I'm going to get on it, right? Karros recalled. So not only do I not get on it, but then ESPN, I'll never forget this, runs a special with Dan Patrick about the guys who got snubbed. I didn't even get on the all-snubbed list. It was the ultimate slight for a player who had been one of the most consistent power hitters in the National League throughout the 1990s. From 1992 to 2000, Karros hit at least 20 home runs in every season and drove in 90 or more runs 6 times. He wasn't just putting up numbers in isolation, he was doing it in the pitcher-friendly Dodger Stadium, and during an era in which other sluggers received more attention thanks to bigger markets, flashier personalities, or inflated numbers during the steroid era. Despite his resume, Karros never made an all-star team. Not one. It's a glaring omission that speaks to how underappreciated he was on the national stage. Some of that can be attributed to his quiet demeanor. Karros didn't seek the spotlight. He wasn't brash, didn't make headlines off the field, and rarely found himself in controversies. He just showed up, played hard, and produced. Another factor was the presence of higher-profile contemporaries. Karros played at a time when the National League first base position was stacked with names like Jeff Bagwell, Mark McGwire, Fred McGriff, and Andres Galarraga. But even among those stars, Karros' numbers often held their own. The problem was never his performance, it was the perception, or lack thereof. In Los Angeles, Karros was beloved by teammates and fans alike. He spent over a decade with the Dodgers, ending his tenure with 270 home runs and over 1,000 RBIs. While his career never attracted national headlines, his durability and production earned him a place among the most consistent players of his era. Eric Karros may not have made an all-star team, but that doesn't mean he wasn't a star. Sometimes the most underrated players are the ones who never stopped producing while everyone else was busy chasing headlines. And Karros was exactly that, a quietly elite player who deserved far more recognition than he ever received.